guys, I am back, and today I'm going to be showing you all my Jurassic World toys. Okay, so let's get started. First we have I'm not really sure, it's a hybrid from Jurassic World. He has battle damage right there. And what you're supposed to do is you could move his tail, and it's supposed to move his face. But since this is from 2015, it's an older toy, so it doesn't work as good. So that's the first dinosaur right there. Next we have the Indominus Rex, which what you could do is you put this here, you press it, and then it's battle damage. So you could pull the tail down and he chomps. This one's also from Jurassic World 2015, but it works a little bit better than the other dinosaur. Next we have the T-Rex. So what you do is you do that, and he chomps down. This is Rexy. Has a lot of scars on her. So yeah, that's really cool. Down there. Then we have the Indominus Rex. A really big dinosaur. Oh yeah, you could also scan this. Which also there's a button up here and you can move his arms. So that's really cool. So that's the Indominus Rex. Next we have this guy, which I know it's a ceratopsian. A ceratopsian means it's like a triceratops, sinoceratops, nasutoceratops, those kinds. Those, you could make him do this, and you can make him move side to side. That's really cool. Really good detail. Also, full 360. So there he is. Alright, time for the next one. Next up we have the Carnotaurus. You can move his mouth. He has this small little arms, teeny tiny little arms. There he is in full detail. Can move his tail, which also would move his head. Like this. Just like that. So that is the Carnotaurus. Next, we'll do this dinosaur. Which is really cool. It has a really long snout and it chomps. So when you press this button, it chomps down really hard. That's really cool. Next, this is an Atrociraptor, and this is Panthera. So this is Atrociraptor Panthera. You could open its mouth, and you could pull this up, and there's the DNA. I think this one's Panthera. So there is this Atrociraptor. Next, we'll do a figure. This is Yaz from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. There's Yaz. And we have Atrociraptor Red. So Atrociraptor Red is just like Atrociraptor Panthera. You can open its mouth. It's posed differently though. So that's pretty cool. And of course you can open and there's its DNA. So let's compare the two DNAs from the two Atrociraptors to see if they're the same. No, they're actually different. Well, I think they'd be the same, but they're actually different. Okay, next up we have this Velociraptor. It's a blue and red Velociraptor. It's really cool. Also a coat on these. There's the Velociraptor. Next, we have a Carnotaurus figure. So you could open his mouth and move his arms. And his tail, and of course his legs. This is the one from Jurassic World Dominion. Here's his DNA. He fights the Allosaurus in the movie in Malta. So there's a Carnotaurus. Next we have they call them copies. Small little dinosaurs. They're really cool. Next up we have this dinosaur. It's really cool. So when you pull down his tail, his mouth closes. You can move his arms and you can move his legs. He's a really bright color and I think it's really cool. Next we have Takara Tomy Anye Blue. It's really cool. You can move his tail, and open his mouth, and move his legs. So there's Takara Tomy Anye Blue. Next up we have Blue figure, which can jump. So once you put it on a flat space, you push on it, it does this, and it hops up. It jumps forward. So there's Blue. You can move his head, you could open his mouth, move his arms, and yeah. I guess it came off. Okay, so that was Blue. Next up, we have the McDonald's Carnotaurus, which is a really small dinosaur. And we also have the McDonald's T-Rex, which is a little bit bigger and makes more noise. So there's them. Really cool. Next up, we have the Takara Tomy Anye Carnotaurus. Could open his mouth, move his tail, and move his legs, just like the Takara Tomy Blue. Next up, we have the Takara Tomy Amargasaurus. Same thing, you can move its tail, but you can move its neck, but you can't move its legs or open its mouth. It's a really cool red. There's the Amargasaurus. Next we have Velociraptor Delta from Jurassic World. You can pull this up and down, and it moves its head and closes its jaws. So it's in an attack position, and this is from in Jurassic World when they hunted the Indominus Rex. So that's really cool. Delta. Next up, we have Velociraptor Charlie. Velociraptor Charlie, what you could do is you press this, and it moves its hands. You can move its legs and open its mouth. So that's Charlie. Next up, we have Takara Tomy Anye Spinosaurus, which this is actually from Jurassic Park 3, but it came out during the Jurassic World toy, so I added it in here today. Could move its tail, move its legs, and you could open its mouth. That's really cool. Next we have a little T-Rex. Could open clamp its jaws together, and you can move its legs. And there's the scan code. Next we have another copy. And we have Ankylosaurus Bumpy from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. It doesn't scale with the Camp Cretaceous figure. Just a little bit upscale, but it's really cool. You can move its tail and you can move its legs. So that's Bumpy. Next up we have Owen from Jurassic World. Has a watch. It's really cool. Can move his legs, move his arms, move his elbows. Okay, and his head. So that's Owen. Next we have a raptor. I'm not sure what kind of raptor it is. I'm just gonna say it's a Utah raptor. So that's that one. Can move its neck, open its mouth, move its arms, and move its legs. Yep. Next, we have Velociraptor blue. Open its mouth, move its legs. So there's the scan code. And here's a comparison with the other blue. So there's that. And now, let me just check, see if we have any more. Nope. So we're going to move on to the colossals. We have the colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex. It can move its tail, open its mouth, move its arms, and move its legs. What you're supposed to do is when you open it, you could put mini dinosaurs in here, open this hatch up, and then it will pour out all the mini dinosaurs. So that's the colossal T-Rex. And we have one more colossal. We have the colossal Giganotosaurus. So there's the colossal Giganotosaurus. The exact same articulation as the T-Rex had, but you can move its wrist. Also a really cool gold paint on his eye, as you can see. And that was the video today. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye guys!